So I don't know about anybody else, but when you've been with Right Stuff's email newsletter thing for a while, they kind of start bombing you out like every day, sending you stuff like, buy this, buy that, this is on sale, come on, let's play, that kind of thing and whatnot. But don't worry, they just want free hugs. Hi guys, it's Otaku Gunzo, and today I am finally back to talk about that stuff I got from Right Stuff, which I know I'm like 5,000 years too late for this, but believe me, I have a very good explanation for that. So, yeah. First of all, a little bit of it kind of had to do with timing, because some of the stuff I got like really early, like kind of during the Black Friday kind of thing, like a little bit after, I would say. So even though I got that stuff kind of like in the middle of December, whatever, I said to myself, well, I still got to wait a little bit and kind of like plan this after, because usually I don't talk about it until after the holidays. So I said, let me wait. And then like at the last minute, like on the last day, Right Stuff sent me an email talking about, okay, this is the last day you can get anything. That like once it goes off sale, it's off sale for good, or at least until next year, whatever. And this is the last day of the sale, blah, 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 blah. So then I said, okay, I have it in me to get one more series. And that's what I did. And while I was waiting for that series to come and running a certain fun house of a game into the ground, I said to myself, okay, well, I'm going to have to plan this a little bit later and see what I could do. And believe me, there's a lot more where that game came from, okay? Like, I got lots of stuff on my list for that game, still. But anyway, let's jump right into this. So yeah, I got 3 anime series in my hands right now. I got Ushio and Tora. I got the second season of Blood Blockade Battlefront. And I got Rosen Maiden Zeruspulen. I don't know how to pronounce that. I mean, these Frenchy names like really kill me, but I think this is German, so if anyone wants to correct me on how you pronounce that, please do, because I don't want to sound stupid. But anyway, this is the one with the split timeline and all that, but I'll get into that a little bit later. So first, I'm actually going to talk about Ushio and Tora, since that was the first one that kind of ended up crammed down my throat via advertisement, whatever. So yeah, I got the email from Right Stuff. They were talking about the limited edition for Ushio and Tora. And limited edition was basically Blu-ray, DVD, art book. Then like you had like the little replica thing of the Beast Spear and the little keychain of Tora. I think you actually had a t-shirt with that. I'm not really sure. But they were like running this thing into the ground, like advertisement wise. And I was just like, wow, man, that's a really good deal. I mean, I'm not fan enough to go for the limited edition because I like Ushio and Tora, but I'm not that crazy about it. Plus, my shelf over there is kind of like full to capacity, so I kind of got to pull it back a little bit, And I mean, look how thin this is. I said to myself, okay, let me just get the Blu-ray because the Blu-rays can fit a lot more space on it, which is why you have 5 discs instead of like, I don't know, however many it would take to put them all on DVD, because the series is 39 episodes and I have the complete collection right here. I mean, this only ended up being like $30, whatever. You cannot beat that with a stick, okay? I mean, you could, but you're just going to have like busted glass everywhere. Nobody wants that. So yeah, it's a really good deal. I definitely think that the dub is actually pretty good considering, because even though it feels a little awkward to hear Ushio call someone a bro, and in the fact that everyone kind of pronounces Ushio's last name a little bit incorrectly, it's not a bad dub. It really isn't. Like, I think that the voices kind of fit, it's not too bad. I mean, this series is actually pretty old. Like, I guess it had a dub, like, way back when in the original one, but I saw the remake a couple years ago, and I said to myself, like, man, they probably, like, never gonna bring this over here. Because it's like really obscure, it's really Japanese, like not a lot of people are going to go for that, whatever. So then when I saw it on DVD, I said to myself, wow, that's really incredible. I got to snatch this one up, So that was actually kind of how this happened. And like I said, it's kind of like Onmyo Taisenki, like Bakegamon, like, stuff like that, with those really, really Japanese type themes and stuff, and it's a really good series. Like I said, if you like that kind of thing, definitely go for it. It's very fun and entertaining, and you'll get a kick out of it, believe me. So yeah, that's pretty much that. The next series I'm going to talk about is Blood Blockade Battlefront, which, again, you guys already saw this coming from like 20 miles away. I already have season 1. So you knew that season 2 was going to come eventually, or at least not far behind it. So yeah, this is season 2 for Blood Blockade Battlefront. And as you can see, I have like Blu-ray, digital, and DVD. That's like 3 series in one, basically. Like 3 copies of it in one. And this was only like $30, I think. And I mean, you can't beat that with a stick. You have all that. Like, this is the paper, and I'm not going to flip it over because this is the code that you put in for the Funimation digital download. But you got like the discs all right here, all nice and organized. Blu-ray, DVDs, whatever. Of course, I watch it on the Blu-ray because I want the best quality, so that's pretty good, you know. But yeah, Blood Blockade Battlefront Season 2, you already knew this was coming because Season 1, whew, I mean, really now. But yeah, so that's the thing. Next up, I'm going to talk about Rosen Maiden, which I actually did kind of talk about a little bit in the beginning. And I'm not going to try to pronounce that bottom word down there because I don't know what I'm doing with that. So I'm not even going to try right now. But yes, this is indeed the one where, like I said, they have the split timeline and June as a kid and June when he's grown up and like the one that winded, the one that didn't wind, and all that kind of stuff. I actually liked this series a lot when it came out back in like 2013, I think it was. And I said to myself, wow, if that ever comes out on DVD, I definitely want to get it. And it's funny because you guys remember when I got Rosen Maiden on DVD, right? Like, I don't remember what video that was. I don't think it was in relation to the holiday thing. I think it was just kind of like in the middle of the year, whatever. And I got a good deal on it. But I thought that one actually had this on it, but I kind of forgot that the original Rosen Maiden and the OVAs and all that were back in like, I think 2004 or 2005, whatever. And then the dub came out like a couple years later and stuff like that. I had forgotten. Like, I don't know, like for some reason I just didn't put that together. Because again, Rosen Maiden is pretty old at this point. I mean, my gosh. From like 2005, 2006, whatever. It's over 10 years old. I mean, goodness gracious. But this one, like I said, came out in 2013. So, you know, that was pretty much a thing in and of itself. They changed the whole dub voice cast. That was a thing. So if you watch the DVD, like the first DVD, like with the series and the OVA and all that, like on this DVD is a completely different dub voice cast. Which, again, as we know, a lot of dub, like anime stuff, whatever, like anime voice actors do not reprise their roles because they do not get paid enough to do that, unfortunately. So they just have to like change the entire cast, whatever. And I mean, it's not a bad cast. The voices aren't bad or whatever. It's just really awkward. Like, I mean, I felt the same way when I was watching Shakugan no Shana. And I saw season 1 and that dub cast, and then I saw like season 2 onward, and they changed the entire cast and they changed all the voices, whatever. And I mean, it's just awkward, but it's not a bad dub, you know. And like I said, I like this one a lot, so that's just my personal thing. A lot of people don't really like this part of the series, but I happen to like it, and that's just me, so that's why I picked it up. This was actually the one that I was talking about, that I got it at the last minute, like literally at the last hour of everything, where it was the last day, everything was about to go off sale, so that was pretty much a thing. So I said, okay, well, let me complete that series because, you know, I just want to complete it at this point. So yeah, that's how all of these happen. And like I said, I usually only get 2 DVDs on the holiday Right Stuff thing, but I ended up with 3 because, like I said, timing and things like that. So that was pretty much that. But I'm pretty satisfied with my purchases, so that's pretty much that. And like I said, if you love anime, support your anime. If you like Right Stuff, go to Right Stuff, because they will get you a good deal, man. Like, Right Stuff got your back. Like, trust me, you know? But yeah, I guess that's all on this for now. And the next time I get a good deal on Right Stuff, I'll definitely be back here to talk about it. So yeah, folks, this is until next time, okay? Later.